Hi everybody, my name is Zach. I'm a senior in Columbia College, and I'm really excited to get you all set up and registered to vote for this November's election. First and foremost, a little bit about Columbia Votes. We were founded in the fall of 2018 to be the university's go-to nonpartisan and student-run voting rights organization. We want to have as many Columbia students registered to vote and voting as possible. The second objective, a little bit more abstract, we want to create as robust as possible a culture of civic engagement on Columbia's campus. So, the first step in this process is to check your voter registration or verify that you are registered to vote. Some of you watching this might have very concrete memories of registering to vote when you turned 18 in your hometown, and that's great. We just want to make sure that all that information is up to date and you're all set to participate in November. This link, vote.org, will take you to a site that will allow you to check to make sure you're registered to vote. You can either put your information in the top box, or you can scroll down on the page to your state-specific link to verify your registration that way. As an example, I'm from New York. I would scroll down to, am I registered to vote in New York? Click on that link, enter my information, and make sure that I'm all ready to go. I'll give you about 30 seconds to a minute right now to check to make sure you're registered to vote. For those who were not able to verify their voter registration, or maybe this is their first time registering to vote. Regardless, this is the slide for you. Now is the time to actually register to vote. With this link, again, vote.org, will make it very, very easy. We'll streamline the whole process of registering to vote. It says it takes about 2 minutes. I've seen it done in about a minute, maybe a minute 30. So please take a minute now to register to vote. Just as a reminder, you can register at any mailing or residential address, whether that be a hometown or a Columbia address or an address in New York, wherever you are living or receiving mail. That's where you can register to vote. If your voter registration is all set up and ready to go, then maybe you can take a minute now to request your absentee ballot. Obviously, this is going to be a little bit of a funky election. Many more people than perhaps in previous years are going to be voting by mail or voting absentee. You still have the option to vote in person if you so choose in every single state in the union, but because of a variety of factors, perhaps voting by mail or voting absentee might be more appealing to you this time around. This link, vote.org, again, makes it really, really easy, streamlines the whole process for requesting your absentee ballot. Just as a logistical reminder, you should be requesting your absentee ballot to wherever you will be receiving mail in or around Election Day. So, for example, if you are registered to vote in Massachusetts, but on or around Election Day you will be receiving mail in the Upper West Side of Manhattan, you should request your Massachusetts ballot to your mailing address in New York. That way, you can make sure that you receive it and can make sure that your voice is heard in Massachusetts. So take a minute now, if this applies to you, if you so choose, to follow this link and request your absentee ballot. The thing about American democracy is that every state does voting a little bit differently. The rules and regulations are slightly different depending on where you live. So I might know a good amount about New York State voting, but I might not be able to answer every single question about how your state conducts its elections. For those kind of state-specific questions, I would highly, highly, highly encourage you to check out this New York Times voting guide. It is the best, most comprehensive election resource I've seen doing this work. Has state-by-state information on how to vote in all manners of voting, whether it be in person or absentee. If you have any questions whatsoever about voting in your state between the time you watch this video and Election Day, I would highly encourage you to check out this New York Times voting guide, hyperlinked right here. If you need access to any of these links later on, they can be found in a variety of places. First and foremost, Columbia recently launched a voting website, vote.columbia.edu, that is meant to be the centralized site for all voting information for students. Highly recommend you check that out should you have any questions or need to find any of these links. Additionally, there's always the ColumbiaVotes website where a lot of these links are located as well, columbiavotes.org/vote. This presentation with all of these links hyperlinked could be distributed to you or attached to this video somehow. Feel free to go through it and click on any of those links. Lastly, my email is there, zak2125. I want to be a resource for any of you watching this and make sure that all Columbia students are prepared and able to participate this November. If you have any questions at all between now and Election Day, please don't hesitate to reach out, or you can email the Columbia Votes email, ColumbiaVotes@columbia.edu. We are always here to answer any questions and make sure that you have all the awareness and all the resources and all the confidence that you need to participate in November. Thank you so much.